Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. Hope you all are having a great start to your July, great finish off to 4th of July weekend or weekend after 4th of July. I don't know if you celebrated last weekend, this weekend, both, everything in between. But anyways, hope you're doing well. Hey Greg, hey Douglas, what's up Ed? Hey Stinger Coach. I mean, we've got a Doug here. I don't know which Doug you're talking to. Um, But good to see you folks in the chat. We've got a lot of breaks up tonight. I think this may be the most breaks I've ever done on a single broadcast. So bear with me. It'll be a long one. We've got two different boxes. We've got a few different mixers. We've got a couple of sets. So should be good fun. Um, just a quick rundown of the order of things. We're starting out with the 60 top set break. Then we'll hop into the 79 basketball. Then we've got the Laughlin mixer. Then we've got um, the 65 embossed. Then I've got the um, rookie graded mixer. Then we got the 75 graded mixer. Then the Bowman box break and the 89 upper deck box break. So tons of stuff happening in tonight's broadcast. Um, it will all be recorded. So if you fall asleep, you can catch it tomorrow. If I fall asleep, it'll be a really long recording. Um, I'm going to try to keep it around 2 hours. We know if you've broken with me before, I kind of tend to wax long and take too long when I'm opening packs. So I'll try not to take too long, just for the sake of everybody getting some sleep tonight. All right. So we won't spend too much time. Yeah, as far as quantity of breaks, yes. Derek, I don't think I've ever had this many breaks on a single broadcast. But who knows? I've never really counted before, but I was making the spreadsheets and I was like, man, this is a lot. So thank you all for buying in. It's a ton of fun. One of the reasons, if you're like, what is he doing? Why is he having all these different breaks? I'm mixing in spots in this vintage mixer break. I'm trying to sell this Joker out. My goal is to have it sold out by next weekend, which means there are going to be even more breaks coming up this week. Several minis for different years, where we'll have a lot, some commons with a star or two mixed in, and then a break spot or two. So down to 74 spots. So if you do want to grab a spot, $250 a spot, go ahead do that. My goal is to have it done by next weekend. Worst case scenario, the weekend after. So hopefully we'll be broadcasting on the 16th, but the 23rd at the latest. Um, should we should be able to get there. But 74 spots left right now. Go ahead and snag one of those. Chance at a 52 mantle. And yeah, I am going to the national, Edwin, and so that's one reason why like my drop dead date is the 23rd for the broadcast for that, because I want to be able to get it all shipped out before I leave on the 25th. Um, so I'll be up at National. I'm not setting up, but I'll be there roaming the floor, trying to find a few good deals, but mostly just looking at cool cards, hopefully meeting some of you guys and other folks, spread the word about the breaks, and maybe find a piece or two for the personal collection. So that's the goal, and mostly just have a good time. And maybe I'll see you folks there. All right, so without any further ado, let's get rolling. I guess I did want to say one more word about these mixer breaks. Some folks have, and by some I mean like two or three, have messaged and asked like, "Hey, why would I spend $250 when I can just spend $9 and get in?" Well, you're not guaranteed a spot just because you bought into the 72 or 65 embossed, right? You've got two spots out of 72 will get in, right? So the way to guarantee yourself a spot in the vintage mixer break is to buy in. So that's the impetus. I know that it's a little higher price point than some folks are comfortable with, which I totally get and respect that. So these other breaks at a smaller price point are just another way for you to get a chance to get in there, and hopefully somebody takes home a card that'll find a home in their collection, and one lucky person will get that mantle. So, all right, enough of that. We're starting off with this 60 tops break. So 1960 tops, 15 spots per person was our max, and there are 10 bonus spots in that vintage mixer break, as I mentioned. So those are worked in throughout. They are indicated by the orange highlights on my checklist here as we go. So you can see, here, let me just do a quick filter and show them to you all at once without me having to scroll forever and make us seasick. So you can see spots getting, the commons that are getting the bonus spots in the vintage mixer break are 99, 150, 199, 201. Let's see, 299, 349, 351, 401, 449, 500. So, yep, those are cooked into the number left. So I think I got 74 left, at least when I looked before we started this, unless somebody's bought one. So I already pulled those 10 out. And so whenever I post up a break that's got spots included, I pull those out right away. Same with that free spot, that somebody will win on social media. That one's already been pulled out. So 74 currently available for purchase. Yep, no problem. Thanks, Dan. Good question. Mention that free spot. Yeah, absolutely. Congrats to Hunter Page for winning that free spot in this 60 break. Do get in, comment. Somebody's going to win. So 3 breaks tonight, over 100 spots. So I gave away 3 spots. Just did in one posting. It was cool to see some of the cards that you all have picked up so far this year for your PC. Very cool stuff. So thank you for sharing. But do get in on those free spot giveaways. It's not just for you, it's also for me. It helps the algorithms push my content to you when I post. It also helps promote the page. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Burl Sports, all 3 locations. And on Facebook, watch out for the scammers. I put it in the post this week for whatever reason. There's some spam, some spammer who's trying to steal people's information by posting, "Hey, everybody's a winner," and trying to send you to some form to fill out information. Don't do it. Just tune in if you wonder if you won. Your name will be right here, and it'll say free spot beside your name, and then you can know, okay, I'm not getting jacked around. So protect yourself. Don't put too much information out there without knowing what you're doing. All right, so we'll randomize our list here in a second. Yeah, yeah. I mean, everybody gets that spam. It's driving me nuts. I've set up moderation settings, on comments on the Facebook page. I try to ban them as quickly as I can. Usually I get to them within 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes they catch me during dinner, so it's like 30, 45. But one week they did it 3 times, which was super annoying. Had to ban them 3 different times. They just create a page, they swipe my logo, they name their page the same as mine. It's got like an extra space in it or something, or an underscore, so you can't really notice. And it's really bothering me, if I'm going to be honest with you. So do be careful. I don't want anybody to get their information stolen. All right. So we're going to determine how many times we randomize our list tonight. So we're going to go ahead and I need your help. So I'm going to need some numbers in the chat, and I'm going to need a lot of them. So between or including 6 and 9, between or including 6 and 9, first number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize this list. So I need 8 numbers because we got six breaks, or eight breaks. I don't know why I said 6. Oh, look at that. Those numbers pouring in. All right. So 60 break, we're randomizing 7 times. The 79 break, we'll randomize. Oh, Jeff, that's a 5. So we're gonna skip that. I said between 6 and 9, between or including 6 and 9. So we'll randomize this 79 times. Then 79 basketball 9 times or 7 times. Then we've got Laughlin is going to be 7 times. Then Brian's got us at 9. I've already forgotten what's next. Okay, 65 embossed is 9 times. Then the rookie mixer's 7. Then the 75 mixer is 8. Thanks, Derek, Jeff. And then Greg's got us for, so that's 23. Bowman is 8. And the 89 upper deck is 9. All right. So that's how many times we're randomizing our lists for each of these breaks. Good stuff. Thanks for help with the numbers in the chat. And we'll get rolling. Okay, let me get back over to the right spreadsheet here. That's 79, 60. Here we go. So every spot gets a card. However many times your name is in this list is how many cards you're going to get. All right. Yeah, huge agenda, huge agenda. I am going to try to not take forever. It's one of my goals. I did sneak away. I took off Friday from work and went over to the card show in Nashville just to poke around. Picked up a couple cards. Took my oldest son with me and had a good time. Huge show. It's like over 500 tables, and yeah, I didn't set up, but I'll set up in October at that Nashville show, so that'll be good fun. All right, here we go. 7 times coming up. Here's 1. You can see 572 names in our list. That is good. All right, here's 2. Okay, everything's showing here. Good. 3, 4, oops, 5, 6, and 7. All right, we got Daniel Lynch on top. Chris Gongi on bottom. All right. Okay, we're not seeing too much. That's good. Well, maybe I could make it just a little bigger, though. All right. Card number 1, early win. Oh, and one other thing, we don't show all 572 cards. I've picked out, I don't know, 45, 50 hits to look at. I didn't count them. So we'll look at the hits, and then as soon as the broadcast is over, I'll post a full list sorted by participant so you can see exactly which card you hit. So early win, card number 1, going to Daniel Lynch. Master and Mentors, card 7. Anthony Viglucci. Got Mays and Rigney there. Then Ernie Banks, card number 10. Going to Stephen Rice. Brooksy, it's 28. Going to Edwin Pastrana. Whitey Ford's 35. Going to Garrett Fad. Bill Mazeroski, he's 55. Going to Greg Coutrice. World Series champions, Pittsburgh Pirates, 1960. All right, Bob Gibson, 73. Lots of good cards throughout that, I won't be able to show. Laura Conrad. So just because I don't show a card doesn't mean it's not a hit, doesn't mean it's not worth your price of admission. So do make sure to give it a look, see exactly which card you hit. Right, spot 99. Oh, huge hit, Hunter. So the free spot hits number 99, which also gets a free spot in the vintage mixer break, which is massive. That's $250 value there, Hunter. So go check that listing out on the website. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a chance to win a 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. 1 in 250 chance. But some other cool cards throughout that will find a home in a lot of people's collections, I think. All right, then card number 100, Nellie Fox, going to Laura Conrad. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Out of all the free spots, like social media giveaway spots, I still think the best free spot ever hit was 34 Gaudy, Hank Greenberg. I think that's the best hit ever a free spot has gotten, but that's probably up there, top 2 or 3, for sure. Fork and Knuckler, going to John Farstfeld. One thing 60 Topps is kind of known for is these multiplayer cards that have some kind of connection with a cool bio, little write-up on the back, so it's good stuff. It's got Roy Face, Hoyt Wilhelm here. Jim Cott, Hall of Fame rookie cards, 136. Going to Dustin Norton. Then Yaz. Yaz rookies, 148. This one is an SGC 5. So nice mid-grade example. That's awesome, Hunter. Well, there's a Johnston's Cookies Hank Aaron in the mixer break too. It's a low grade one, but it's always a good one. One of my favorite PC pieces is a nice Johnston's Cookies Aaron. Yes, going to Edwin Pastrana. Huge hit, Edwin. Card 148. Fantastic stuff. There's the next spot in the vintage mixer. Card 150, Billy Pierce also gets that free spot in the vintage mixer featuring the 52 mantle. Going to Steve Bauman. So nice hit, Steve. 160, Mantle Boyer. Really fun card, really nice example here. SGC 6.5. It's one of those cards you're just like, man, other than just the print line right there, I don't see any visible flaws. Maybe a light corner wear, really light. Just gorgeous example. One of those cards that if it was graded 5 or 6 years ago probably ends up an 8. But 6.5 nonetheless is still a great example. Nice centering. Card 160. Going to Michael Bender. Nice hit, Michael. Where's my focus? There we go. So very nice hit, Michael. Good stuff. Billy Martin, he's 173. Going to Brian Kennedy. We got Killebrew, 210. So that's jumping on up. Oh, but no, Killebrew's not. He's not next. We got to look at this gorgeous Willie Mays. PSA 7 here. Card number 200. Stunning example. Just there's not a lot to say when you got a PSA 7 maze right in front of you. Of course, 60 tops, horizontal design. Love it. All right, card number 200. Uh, I did like, it's always a bummer when you hit the spots around a really big card like the maze or the mantle. So I did put free spots on each side of the maze and mantles. The main maze and mantle. So 199 and 201 are free spots in the vintage mixer. So it's like a great consolation prize. So Mike Heffelfinger gets that first one, and then Benjamin Petrosky gets the second one, while Yaron takes home the maze. Huge hit, Yaron. PSA 7. Just really, really crisp example on the maze. Right, now, the killer. Washington Senators, third baseman, Harmon Killebrew, card 210. Going to Todd Casista. I did pull a couple of the coach cards. So I always like the Walt Alston 212. There are a few vertical cards in vertical subsets in the 60 tops, and the managers are one of them. Coaches as well are vertical. So Jason Shepard gets the Alston. Chuck Drezen goes to Gary Miller. So some good stuff there. And then the Pirates manager, Pirates taking home the World Series. What number is he? 223. Danny Murtaugh going to Steve Strauss. So really cool cards. Like the pennant. Pennant, of course, kind of pops back up in the 65 design. Good stuff. All right. $240. Luis Aparicio. Going to Galen Oda. Then we got Stan the Man Musial, 250. Going to Michael Sardone. Robin Roberts, he's 264. Goes to Laura Conrad. $295, Hodges. Goes to John Forstfelt. Let's see, Hank Aaron's the next hit we'll look at. So the Aaron goes to James Hop. PSA 6 here on the Aaron. Again, just absolutely gorgeous example. If I can get it to focus, we'll be doing all right. There we go, that's better. So you can see, really nice example. Nice hit for you, James. 299 is Earl Torgeson, and also getting that free spot in the vintage Mega Mixer. So nice, Dustin Norton snagging that free spot in the vintage Mega Mixer. All right, then we got Richie Ashburn, 305. Going to John Storms. It's really nice looking Ashburn. Solid centering. Crisp color. Willie McCovey. 316. So McCovey rookie. Goes to Andrew Lau. And Roberto Clemente. 326. He's a PSA 5. Going to Anthony Viglucci. So centering's our main issue here, but nice crispy card for sure. We got the Yankees team card at 332. Going to Galen Oda. Red Shane Dienst. Going to James Lee. And Sandy Koufax. He's 343. PSA 6 example on this one. Going to Trey Smith. All right. Next big hit is 350. Mickey Mantle, SGC 5 on this one. Good stuff. Ed, huge hit. Mickey Mantle going to the Conrad house. See 349, 351, taking home those free spots in the vintage Mega Mixer. Going to Edwin Pastrana and Jared Houston. But big congrats to you, Ed. Good stuff. Right. Cincy, Clouders, 352, fun multiplayer card. I don't think I've ever featured that one, but as you know, I'm a sucker for cards with multiple bats on them especially. So, Bell, Robinson, Lynch. Fun card. That one goes to Joe Mordini. Don Larson, going to Alan Roth. Then Minnie Minoso, he's 365. Going to Aaron Duff. Roger Maris, your AL MVP. Going to Greg Cutrese. Hoyt Wilhelm, 395. Went to Connie Santiago. Nice hit, Connie. Nice looking Wilhelm. Up next is Bobby Richardson. Before we get to Bobby, though, we've got another free spot here. 401 going to Angelo. Getting that free spot in the vintage Mega Mixer. Bobby Richardson is your World Series MVP in a losing effort for the Yankees. Going to Michael Bender. Ed Matthews, 420. Going to Benjamin Petrosky. Cepeda, he's 450. Going to Kyle Pinkowski. Hey, and free spot in that vintage Mega Mixer. Going to Laura Conrad. Conrad's raking it in. Did want to show you that coach design. So got the Yankees here, 465. Going to Ettore. So you see the coaches, little floating heads. Well, it definitely doesn't feel good for the folks who aren't getting hits. It feels great for Ed. Don Drysdale's 475. Laura Conrad. Yogi Berra, he's 480. Open mouth pose. Going to Michael O'Leary. Right. Got a few more hits as we approach the high numbers. 2 graded cards left in the break. One of them's here. Frank Robinson's 490. Going to Anthony Viglucci. Anthony having a good break as well. Should have another free spot coming up here. Greg Ritzer snagging the free spot in the Vintage Mega Mixer, along with card number 500, Johnny Temple. Jim Bunning going to Edwin Pastrana. Then all the way up into the All-Star section. So lots of All-Stars, lots of these high numbers are a little tougher if you're trying to build the set. Not incredibly tough like some of the other years, but Willie McCovey, All-Star rookie year, going to Angelo. Nice little McCovey for you, Angelo. And Nellie Fox going to Dustin Norton. Yeah, I love the 60 All-Stars as well. Big 60 in the back. Ed Matthews, he's 558. Going to Jared Houston. We got Luis Aparicio. Going to Greg Ritzer. We got Ernie Banks. Banks going to COG Sports Cards, Rusty. Then we got Al Kaline going to Pat Gillespie. Mickey Mantle, he's 563. Going to Tim Fogel. So nice Mantle All-Star here. Nice addition for you, Tim. Willie Mays goes to James Lee. All-Star for your AL MVP, Roger Maris. Going to Kelly Engel. Last graded card in the breaks, Hank Aaron. He's 566. Going to Trey Smith, PSA 5 here on the Aaron All-Star high number. Then the last hit we'll look at is 570. Don Drysdale going to Edwin Pastrana. Fantastic break. Good stuff. Congrats to those of you who hit it big. Do a quick recap on those free spots just because I can do that pretty easily by hitting this drop down. Where'd it go? There it is. So just recap. There's our free spots in that vintage mega mixer, which will hopefully be next weekend, but possibly the week after that. Right, so let me move a few things around here before we hop into the next break. Right. 79 basketball is up next. I didn't pull as many hits, mostly just because the number of breaks on the schedule. So I've got 10 or so for us to look at. It is a shorter checklist with 132. But should be fun nonetheless. Did want to go ahead and look through that checklist really quick, show you where our free spots pop up for the Vintage Mega Mixer. 2 free spots in this one. Mickey Johnson, number 59, will also get a free spot in the Vintage Mega Mixer, as well as 99, Wilbur Holland. Now, there are, of course, more Hall of Famers than the ones I'm going to show, so some cool cards here. Also, congrats to Mako the Great on Instagram. Yeah, sorry, Dan. It happens sometimes. All right, 132 spots. Let's say we don't need that extra column there. Okay. All right, and we decided earlier we're randomizing the 79 7 times. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, we'll say we didn't have limits on this break, if I remember right, so smaller number of participants. All right. So up first, George Gervin, card number 1, going to Ray Tinney. Earl Monroe, it's card number 8, going to Aaron Duff. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's number 10, going to Edwin Pastrana. Kareem was your MVP winner in 79-80 season. JoJo White, he's a Hall of Famer. Going to Aaron Duff. Dr. J, playing some defense at spot number 20. Going to Fred Estrada. Now, we will look at Pistol Pete at spot number 60. So that's a ways up here. But we will get to that free spot in the Vintage Mega Mixer first. Oh, Roy getting the double tap. So gets the free spot in the Vintage Mega Mixer, and he gets number 60, Pete Maravich. There we go. So, nice Pistol Pete. Sporting the stash for the Jazz. Wes Unseld, 65. Went to Chris Gungy, Robert Parrish is 93. We'll do Ray Tenney. Moses Malone, he's spot 100. So 100 goes to Kyle Pinkowski. Nice, Kyle. Then Aaron Duff snags the second free spot in that vintage Mega Mixer. And one more hit to look at. Rick Barry. He's card 120. Going to Ray Tenney. That does it on the 79 Topps Basketball. First time we've ever done one of those. Hopefully next time I do it, it won't be on such a heavy night so we can spend a little more time looking at more of the cards. But it's a fun little toe in the water. Oh, and we didn't look at where that free spot landed. Let me find it. Here it is. So free spot for Mako the Great on Instagram, going to getting Alvin Adams. So Mako, if you are watching, accept my follow so I can message you and get your shipping info. Or if any of you know Mako, let him know to accept my follow. But alas, what are you going to do? All right. Some other fun stuff is this Laughlin mixer. So Laughlin's got lots of sets through the 70s, especially. Generally smaller sets. So the Pioneers of Baseball is a 28 card set. You know, the long ago Black Stars. I can't remember how many cards are in that one. Yeah, 36. You know, and then 20, or no, it was 40 in the famous Feats Series 2. Series 1 was earlier in the 70s, I think. But just fun little retrospective sets. Cool, dipping your toe into the water. Not a ton of value in most of the singles, with the exception of some of the Negro Leagues players. But fun way to dig into a little bit of history around some old timers, and for our purposes, fun way to get some more spots out there in our break. So you can see the 5th spot in the break, 13th spot, get free spots in that vintage Mega Mixer, as well as 53 and 91. So that's how those shake out. Did want to point out the checklist itself. Spots 1 through 28 are the Pioneers of Baseball. Then we start with the 78 Laughlin Long Ago Black Stars. It spots 29 through 64. And then 65 through 104 is the famous Feats Series 2. So that's how that shakes out. And congrats to Jason Gasick. I think that one was on Twitter, for winning the free spot in this one. Again, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Get in on those free spot giveaways. Somebody's going to win them. You might as well get your 3 entries in. And if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Got a few more cool graded card videos that should be coming out middle to end of July. So keep an eye out for those. Picked up some cool stuff lately that will need to get graded, as well as got a collection from a friend of a friend who wanted some stuff graded that's pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest. So those things will make it onto a video, and we'll have fun looking at them. All right, and we decided at the beginning of the broadcast we're randomizing the Laughlin 7 times as well. So good luck, everybody. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we got Matthew Piscatella on top and on bottom. All right. Now, I'm going to move this around a little so we can just get a bit more visibility. Okay, that's better. All right. So, Pioneers of Baseball. We got Cap Anson here at spot number 1, going to Matthew Piscatella. Free spot for Connie Santiago in that vintage Mega Mixer, as well as the old Ross Radborn. It's a nice snag. Dan Browthers going to Roy Letbetter. Browthers a stud, as is Pud Galvin. Of course, none of these guys are nobodies. That's why they're in the set. Paul Gannum snagging the Pud Galvin. Ty Cobb going to Roy Letbetter. But before we get there, James Hopp snagging the free spot with spot number 13. Free spot in that vintage Mega Mixer. Then we got Nap Lajoie going to Roy Letbetter. Cy Young going to James Hopp. Long ago Black Stars, we'll look at some of those. We got Leon Day up first, going to James Hopp. Now, a couple of these guys have been inducted in the Hall of Fame recently. I think Leon's in there, if I remember right. Matthew Piscatella gets Dick Lundy. Let's see, Soul White. I think it's Soul. No, Soul White's 9. Or Soul White's later. This is Cheney White. Okay, forgive me. William Ratliff. We got Ben Taylor going to Joe Mardini. There's Soul White. Going to Roy Letbetter. And then spot 53 gets the free spot in the vintage Mega Mixer, going to Woody Hartman. Third one of those in this Laughlin break. Hilton Smith, here we go. Going to Matthew Piscatella. A fun little set. Next up is the Famous Feats, which is cool. Cartoonish designs. So the second series is from 1980. Got Honus Wagner up first. He's spot 65 in our break, going to Roy Letbetter. Honus hitting over 317 straight years. Blank backs on those. The Long Ago Black Stars have just biographical information on the back. And then the Pioneers of Baseball have biographical information as well. Yeah, Honus. Then we got Lou Gehrig. Of course, all these guys are big names. So we got Paul Gannum here. Babe Ruth going to Greg Ritzer. Cool hit. Ruth led the AL in homers 12 times. Got Jackie Robinson as the first black major leaguer. Going to Matthew Piscatella. Roberto Clemente totaling 10 hits in 2 consecutive games. Clemente going to Connie Santiago. Christy Mathewson goes to Roy Ledbetter. 665 winning percentage. 373 and 188. Good stuff. Jimmy Fox hitting 30 or more homers in 12 straight seasons. Lost the focus there, didn't I? We had it and lost it. There we go. Better. Worse. Okay. Now we can read. So there's Jimmy Fox going to James Hop. Joe Jackson batted .356 lifetime. Not a lot of Joe Jackson cards out there. This one going to Marty Wisbinski. Walter Johnson going to Matthew Heidel, striking out 3,508 batters. Hugh Casey gets the free spot, going to Kyle Pinkowski, free spot in the Vintage Mega Mixer there. We got Ty Cobb, 4,191 hits, going to James Hop. Cy Young, going to Roy Ledbetter. And Rogers Hornsby, averaged .402 over 5 years. Nutty stuff. Going to James Hop. And there's the social media spot, getting a Babe Adams for Jason Gasick. It's a nice little snag, Jason. All right. So that one's down. Now we've got, what do we have? Yes, embossed. Should be good fun. But pardon me for 9 seconds while I put a few of these in order that I forgot to do earlier. So the embossed 72 card set. Really interesting concept that's, picked up a few different more modern sets, especially in the 90s. But the design yields some cool looking cards in this set and some weird looking cards that maybe aren't the best depiction of players. But it's fun nonetheless. It's 72 card set. It's pretty jam packed with. Hey Ryan, yeah, I did 79 basketball already. So we will get the full results posted, in a sorted by participant in tables as soon as the broadcast is over. But yeah, we did the 79 basketball. There are a few basketball cards in the rookie mixer break that we've not done yet. But yeah, so we'll hop in on these in just a second. So let's get our random up and rolling. 65 embossed, we're randomizing 9 times. No free spot in this one. All right, so 9 randoms coming up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oops, and 9. So Matthew Connors on top, Matthew Piscatella on bottom. All right. Spot 1. Yes. So you can see it's a raised surface. So the player's image is raised. It was done like, I assume it was stamped from the back just because the back is depressed. Um, I don't know if that comes through super well on the camera, but it's pretty obvious in hand. Pretty simple on the back with the card design being below where the player image is on the front. So Yaz, spot 1, going to Matthew Connor. Oh, let me make that bigger. It's just a really odd set. I like it too. I like odd stuff. And in the size, obviously, this is a normal size top loader, so it's a little narrower and a little shorter than your average card. Not nearly as small as, say, a tobacco card, but it is noticeably smaller than a regular card. Sandy Koufax, spot 8, going to Greg Ritzer. Koufax is one of my favorite cards in this set. Comes across pretty well. Mickey Mantle, going to James Hop. I think one of the reasons I like the Koufax is it's kind of straight on, and most of the cards in this set are profile style pictures, as you'll see. K-Line goes to Matthew Connor. Drysdale, this one's a really clean example. They're really prone to show wear because the surface is raised. So I thought I'd show this Drysdale as a really clean example. Going to James Lee. Brooks Robinson, going to Roy Letbetter. Roberto Clemente is really clean as well. Going to Greg Ritzer. Nice, Greg. Snagging a couple of Hall of Famers already. Frank Robinson, going to Roy Letbetter. Mazeroski, going to James Lee. Spot 25 gets a free spot in that Vintage Mega Mixer, going to Matthew Piscatella. Ed Matthews going to Roy Letbetter. Willie Mays going to Joseph Stanton. Ron Santo going to Greg Ritzer. Billy Williams goes to James Hop. Cepeda goes to James Lee. Right, spot 50 gets a free spot in that Vintage Mega Mixer, going to Steve Huvane, as well as getting the Walt Bond. Then we got Killebrew going to James Lee. Nice clean looking Ernie Banks. Going to David Back. Got Hank Aaron snagging snagged by Roy Letbetter. The last one we'll look at is Bob Gibson. Going to David Back. Yeah, nice break, Greg. Nice break, Roy. Nice break, David. Some good hits for you guys and a few others throughout. All right, that's good stuff. All right, make sure we're saving the spreadsheet as we go here. Laptop battery's doing okay. So next up, we've got the 88, the Mixer 88. It's the 80, and so you may see it's Mixer 88. That was also the SKU number on the site. It's the 88th Mixer break I've done. So fun little factoid. All right, so some good stuff in here. So you can see in our checklist, we've got 20 spots for this one. Spot 15 is a spot, just a spot in that, is a spot in that vintage mantle mixer break, as well as spot 9. The others all get, graded rookie cards. As listed, this checklist was listed in the break listing in this order. All right, so however many spots you bought, that's how many cards you'll get. And we decided earlier we'll randomize this list 7 times. So we'll get our list randomizer. All right, good luck everybody. We'll show all these since there's not a lot. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Nathan Stultz, Jason Shepard, on top and bottom. We'll hide the sport. I think we can figure that out. All right. So, Ultra, Shaq, PSA 10, going to Nathan Stultz. Bowman, Peyton Manning, PSA 8, or Bowman Chrome, I should say, going to Delbert, Scobie Jr. Alex Rodriguez, foil, PSA 7, going to Chris Gungy. Got John Elway, rookie, PSA 8, pretty nice. Nicely centered PSA 8. These can be pretty off-center from time to time. Going to Roy Letbetter. 96, Kobe, Upper Deck Rookie Exclusives, going to Josh Hicks. Reggie Miller goes to Matthew Heidel. King Griffey Jr., top straighted rookie, PSA 8 goes to Eric Sutherland. Jose Canseco. Going to Aaron Duff, PSA 8. Oh, got that spot number 9, free spot in the vintage mantle mixer, going to Joseph Saruya. Followed up by top straighted Barry Bonds, dead center. I graded this one myself. Pulled it from a traded set myself. Dead center. It's like, send it in. 8. Okay, it's dead center, left to right. It's a little off center, top to bottom, which is why I got an 8. But it looks dead center because who notices top to bottom centering on that card? I don't. Which is why I sent it in. Okay. No rambling. Gotta move. Score. Tim Brown. PSA 9. Going to Derek Peaster. Shaq. Chris Gongi, PSA 9. Foil, 92 Bowman. Really tough cards, condition-wise. So PSA 9 here, going to Aaron Duff. A Griffey score traded, PSA 8, goes to Charles Valentine. The Vintage Mantle Mixer spot, going to Greg Ritzer. Greg, huge hit, man. I feel like that's your second or third spot tonight, so snagging a few of them. Score Masters, King Griffey Jr., PSA 9, going to Jared Slim. Tim Duncan, EX 2001 rookie from 1997. Going to Joseph Stanton. That's SGC 8.5. Peyton Manning Bowman Chrome. This one's an SGC 8.5. Going to Greg Ritzer. That is on the case, not the card. Just FYI. Super Glossy, OJ Simpson. SGC 4 goes to Rich Anton. Really nice looking card. Then we got LeBron James. Rookie exclusives, PSA 8, going to Jason Shepard. All right. I think that's down to 3 breaks left, folks. All right, 75 up next. These are fun. So 75 mixer, all 75 tops graded cards, either regular tops or tops minis, with the exception of the Mega Mixer spot in spot number 10, which, you know, who knows? You might end up hitting a 75 because there are a couple of 75s in there. But featured in here, in addition to that Mega Mixer spot, is Robin Yount, autograph rookie. So, some cool cards nonetheless. Every card's graded. Every spot gets a card. 17 total. Right, get a new random window open. Right, and we decided earlier we're randomizing this one 8 times. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we got Marty on top. Okay, can we see that? Ish. Okay, we can see that. So, Robin Yount, going to Marty, Wisbinski. Nice autograph rookie, Beckett authenticated. Good stuff. Dave Winfield goes to Joe Mordini. Show a few of these here. Dick Green going to Alan Stewart. Johnny Briggs, PSA 8, going to Joseph Cerullo. Phil Necro goes to Brian Yacker. Rick Ruchel goes to Roy Letbetter. Rorik Harrison goes to Paul Ganem. There's a mini, so you can see size difference through the card behind it. Maybe you can. But mini's not terribly small. It's not like the minis from the early 90s that Topps did as sets. I think they still do those, actually. But mini nonetheless. Alan Foster going to Corey Weddle. Then regular Rudy May, PSA 8, going to Scott Owens. There's that Mega Mixer spot going to Michael Sardone. We got Carmen Fanzone. Can't make this stuff up. Going to Zach Thiel. Doug Bird. Mini going to Steve Strauss. Steve Stone going to Roy Letbetter. Skip Lockwood. Oh, sorry. Got those out of order. John Lowenstein going to Greg Ritzer. Then Skip Lockwood goes to Shane Stevens. Jean Lamont mini. Going to Angelo and rookie pitchers mini. Going to Benjamin Elliott. So a fun little break there. And now we got a couple boxes to open. Right. So let's see. Up first, we've got '23 Bowman. Make sure I got my supplies handy. Okay. So the way we'll do this, if you've never done a box break with me before, we'll randomize our list of names. However many spots you bought, you'll get the contents of a pack. So if you bought one spot, you'll get the contents of one pack. If you bought three, you get 3 packs, and so on. We'll open all the packs live on the broadcast. We'll randomize the list of names to determine which pack you get. Pack number 1 is top left. Okay, top and top, top left. Well, last pack is bottom, bottom right. Okay, so we'll work top to bottom, left to right, but we'll work all the way down a column first. So we'll do this column, this column, this column, this column. So that's the way we'll do that. Then after the box break is over, we'll randomize our list of names one more time. Whoever comes out at the top 2 spots after we random that extra time will receive the 2 bonus spots in the Vintage Mega Mixer. All right. Let's see. And we decided earlier we're randomizing this one 8 times. All right. Do we need to start our recording? Here we go. 2023 Bowman random coming up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we got Charles Valentine on top and bottom. So you see our list here. Copy that. Then I'll have to shift my view a little bit so we can see a little more perspective. All right, so we got that there. Make it a little larger. I think we have to move that this way. And then scene. Boom. All right, but still a little larger. Okay, that looks legible-ish. Oh, we just can't see the numbers. Okay, there are the numbers. Even bigger, even better. All right, so we can see the top of the box. Shift this camera a little. And good to go. All right, so got our sealed box here. All right, good luck, everybody. All right, pack 1. Okay, it's got to go further back a little. Okay. And one more. Thank you. All right, Charles Valentine up first. Good luck. Okay, I'll try to move quick through these and not ramble too much. True Romo, 46. Baez, Jackson Holiday. Pack 2. Angelo. Josh Jung. Trio. And Solano, first Bowman. 3. Michael O'Leary. Tristan Casas, Senga, Kumar, Rocker. It's a pretty card. There's Drew Jones and Vaquero. Go ahead and sleeve Mr. Drew. All right. 4. Angelo. So yeah, Drew Jones is kind of the big prospect chase, I suppose. We'll see how he does. Alec Burleson, Gunnar Henderson rookies. Okay, I feel like my cameras aren't super aligned, so I'm gonna just move these a touch, even though I just moved them the other way. Just that way I'm not so far away from the camera with my hands. Miguel Blaise. Nelson Rada, first Bowman. Jason Dominguez, who just doesn't quite seem to be able to put the pieces together yet, despite lots and lots of hype. Maybe because of all the hype, who knows. Leroy David, spot 5. Peraza, 37. Let's see, Jesus Baez, first Bowman. Bastidas, first Bowman. Right. 6, Marty Wisbinski. Fernando Tatis Jr., Max Meyer rookie. Yeah, I like those cards just a lot. Lazaro Montez, just pretty cards. Oh, and I looked it up. That BS doesn't stand for blank slate. I don't remember what it stands for now, but I did look it up, and I was wrong on the last broadcast. It's not blank slate. That's a Panini thing. So, BS here is not tabula rasa. Let's see if it's on the pack odds here. No, there are no pack odds on the pack. Fun. Okay. 7. Greg Ritzer. So quarter of the way through the box. Mike Trout. Bobby Witt. Oswald Peraza, Rookie of the Year favorites. I don't know that. I don't know who the favorites are at this point. I would assume Ellie, but got Burgos and Ramirez, first Bowmans. Matthew Heidel, spot 8. Got a fun looking card in here. Always fun to see the edge of a die cut when you open the pack. See if you can see that there. All right, Shea Langoliers, Liberatore, Cavalli, De Los Santos. That is a cool looking card. I don't know what we call this. I'm assuming it's something to do with gold, but it's numbered out of 49. Nice hit there, Matthew. He's an international free agent signing 2019, so not a draft number we can read into. That's a really cool card. Yeah, it's slightly thicker, so we don't want to put it in that. Let me get some thicker top loaders here. Very cool. Let's see, what else we got? Here's Drew Jones, first Bowman. It's the paper version. Jorge and Martinez, first Bowman Chromes. Fun little pack. All right, 9, Dave Boxy. Brooks Lee, 23rd prospect. Jorge, Rada, Roman Anthony, Brady House refractor. 10, Greg Ritzer. Logan O'Hop. I don't know if that's how we say his name or not. Oh. Altman, Aranda, Leo Rodriguez, Marcelo Mayer, Parada, and Alex Ramirez. $11, Eric Sutherland. There's Nolan Gorman, Andy Pages, Colson Montgomery, and Leandro Arias. This looks like it's kind of an aqua. That's what I'm going to go with. Aqua. I think that's a shimmer. If any of you like really know your Bowman and I if I miss something in the names, feel free to call me out. I'm not above it. Oh, and that was numbered to 125. All right, then 12, we've got Douglas Meyer. Halfway point in this box. Michael Harris, rookie. Gilbert, Brian Acuna. Right, halfway point. Remove this stack. I'm actually going to get a sip of water really quick. Long broadcast. Okay, I'm back. 13, Doug Barth. Alvarez. I don't know if Luciano. I got atomic refractor here of Julian. These aren't numbered. A little residue on it, so let's get a different one. Oh. Okay, maybe I don't have any more thick top loaders handy, so I have to get those out of storage. But we'll just sleeve for now. 14, John P. Pay. Blade, Vargas, Sosa, Palca Grego, first Bowman, and Perosa. 15, Rocky Peterson. Got Adley rookie there on top. Corbin Carroll rookie. He may be one of your rookie of the year favorites too right now. Forgot about him being a rookie. Alvarez. Caminero. Well, look, Caminero back to back. Paper and chrome. Max Wagner. 16, Charles Valentine. Cole Minarez. Victor Rodriguez. Oh, look at that. Andres Mesa back to back. Paper and chrome. Almonte. First Bowman. One auto per box. Yet to find it. So still got a chance here. Fred Mistretta. Spot 17. Got Yoshida. Groshans. Jordan Walker. Top prospect for the Cardinals. Mercedes and Brooks Lee. '18, Angelo. Stowers. Arias Mejia. Right, 19. Fred Mistretta. Diaz, Andrew Painter, Justin Crawford, Ortega. $20. Tori. Let's see. Backwards usually means autograph. So autograph refractor of Caden Dana. 465 of 499. So, nice little one there. Young, Ruiz, and Arroyo. Right. So there was the auto. Douglas Barth is 21. Freeman, Riley Green rookie. Elijah Green, 19 on the prospect list. Susek, and then a Frias refractor. '22, Josh Hicks. Olsen, Soto, Batty, Termar Johnson, Desome, Blake Lubier, first Bowman. All right, 23, Josh Hicks. Riley Green, Rookie of the Year favorites. Lawler, Dominguez, Colson, Luciano, Fernandez. And the last pack, Charles Valentine. There's De Los Santos and Boyd, first Bowmans. All right, then we'll do our random to see who gets those free spots in the Vintage Mega Mixer. Vintage Mega Mixer, less than 75 spots remaining. If you're watching the video and you're like, what is he talking about? Go check it out, burlsports.com. 250 spots, feature card, 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle, some other really cool cards in there. So participants in this box break get a chance to, let's see, I think we had 2 spots in this one. Yeah, 2 bonus spots in the Vintage Mega Mixer. So one more random on this list. Whoever's name comes out in first and second gets those bonus spots. So good luck. Greg Ritzer and Angelo. Greg, racking up the free spots tonight. And Angelo, if I'm not mistaken, got a free one earlier as well. Good stuff. Congrats for sure. Okay. So that means down to the last break of the night. We can do it. Believe in us. We will not fall asleep. Not before we break this 89 Upper Deck from a sealed case. BBC certified box. Good fun. All right, I need to get my trash out of the way. and shift my view back. Hope y'all can see that. All right, looks like we could, just on the edge, unfortunately. All right, so we need a new random window, and I need to start a new recording. Go ahead and get, yeah, we got that up. All right, folks, got our 89 upper deck from a sealed case, BBC certified box. Way we run these box breaks, every spot gets the contents of a pack. We randomize the list of names to determine which pack you get. Pack number 1 is top left. Pack number 36, bottom right. We work top to bottom, left to right, all the way down a column before we move to the next one. So that's the way that goes. We'll randomize our list, and this break in particular has 2 bonus spots in the Vintage Mega Mixer, which features a 52 tops mantle. Let's go check that out at burlsports.com. While you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Get in, make sure you get notified when we post a new video. Should have some cool graded card reveals, maybe some guess the grade videos coming out later on this month. Got a few cool things in mind. But this break here, 36 spots, 36 packs. We'll get this random going, crack it open. We'll shift the view after we get the random done. All right, good luck everybody. Also, the 2 free spots in that Vintage Mega Mixer will be determined after we break the box, and then we'll do an additional random to see who gets that one. All right, so here we go, and we determine beginning of the broadcast, randomizing this list 9 times. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, you got Matthew Connor on top, Aaron Duff on bottom. See your names there. Paste here. Make it bigger. Scoot it over. Shift the view. All right. I don't think we can quite see all the chat. There we can. Scooch, 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 and good. All right, let's take a look at the box, and then we'll dig into it. So, you know, 89 Upper Deck does not come sealed in cellophane. So BBCE has, Steve Hart with BBCE has gotten pretty good at determining whether vintage or 80s in particular boxes are, or sorry, not the boxes in this case, but the cases are unopened. So you can see here it says from a sealed case, January 2021. Slight tear in the cellophane here, but nothing to worry about. Overall, pretty nice clean box. All right, good luck everybody. Let's see. All right, here we go. Pack 1 is Matthew Connor. It'll be top left. Okay. clean way to open those, I don't think. All right. Dante Bichette rookie. There's our little token. All right. These all look to be. There's Gary Sheffield rookie. That one's a little ugly, unfortunately. So you got some residue on the surface. I don't know if that'll wipe off or not. Pack 2. This is Greg Ritzer. I'm going to be honest. I can't ever tell, Greg, if the SS is upside down or not. You tell me. All S's look the same to me, but I have very low spatial intelligence. That's not a lie. I remember I was in first grade and took a standardized test, and I scored really well on every aptitude measure except spatial intelligence, and I was below average. Okay, thanks. Right, Van Snyder, wrong rookie. Mariano, Mike Heath, Kirk Gibson, Mets on our little hologram token. Randolph, Smiley, Gross, Evans, Mike Harkey, Darling, Ron Gant. Right, 3. Mike Heffelfinger. Trying to find. Oh, you got 2 little logos in that one. Yankees and the Phillies. Cal Daniels, Cooper Felk. David Palmer. Jared Clark. Martinez. Blankenship. You are not the rookie we are looking for. Chuck Finley. All right, 3 down, 33 to go. 4, Eric Lewing. Oops, and I forgot to put the tokens in Mike's pack here, so let me do that. Stickers, they're stickers. I don't know why I'm calling them tokens. They're definitely not thick enough to be considered any kind of token. And the Mariners. They are cool though. Spike Owen. It's the kind of thing you give to your kid and let them stick all over your walls. Ray Palacios. You are not the rookie we are looking for. Kurt Ford. Kirby Puckett. William Brennan, not the rookie we are looking for. Palmero. Cecil Fielder. I'll never forget watching him get thrown out running to first base when he hit a ball to the right fielder. All right. 5, Aaron Duff. Okay, let's see. Alex Burks. Sorry, I got a little high there, didn't I? Gossage. Look at that stash. It's incredible. Gets me every time. Frazier. Suter. Dodgers. Bobby Boo. Roger McDowell. RJ Reynolds. All right. That was 5. 6. Oh, that's cool, Aaron. I was going to try to get that to fall out, but couldn't. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it hid. Okay, flip those over. BJ Surhoff. Roberto Alomar, one of my favorite Nolan Ryan cards. With the kind of triple take on the throwing motion. Good stuff. Love that card. Joe Carter. Parent. But yeah, Aaron, it's always good to hear about professional athletes who are down to earth. I feel like most of them, especially baseball players, probably are. Corey Weddle, spot 7. But yeah, I feel like most professional athletes are probably just like normal dudes, right? It's the stereotypical guys who give them all a bad rap. Skinzo, Darling, Flanagan, Nietendorf, Mike Morgan, Bill Long, Mike Moore, Darwin, Ernie Witt, Doyle Alexander, Cecil Espy, 8, Yaren. Yeah, I had a buddy who was telling me he got some stuff signed through the mail with him, which is cool. Oops, forgot to put this one back in there. Always cool stuff when guys are generous like that. Stanley, Gibson. Greg, I feel like we need a story, man. Um, that's what these box openings are missing, are guys with really good stories to tell. Because especially these kind where we're really just looking for a couple of cards. It's nice looking Ricky. Um, really we're looking for Griffey's. We'll see if you guys can tell if Sheffield's the upside down S's or not. How interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. 9 is up next, not 10. 9. Going to Dave Boxey. Oh, interesting. Juicy stuff, Greg. Juicy stuff. What's the falling out over? Dave Boxey, spot 9. No Griffey's yet. 9 packs in, or this is the 9th pack. Let's see. Ron Jones, you're not the rookie we are looking for. White Sox on little sticker. Bissinger. Woodson. Harvey. Galarraga. Sheets. Yeah, hitting a Griffey always takes the pressure off because you always feel kind of gross until you hit one. All right, pack 10. Corey Weddle. Of course, I've seen boxes that don't have any. I've seen boxes that have like 3. Collations. Not super consistent. Bobby Bonilla. See, we've seen Bobby Bo already. Mark Lemke. Used to love me some Mark Lemke as a kid. I had a soft spot for any player who didn't look like a professional athlete, because I certainly don't look like a professional athlete. So it kind of gave me hope, right? Mike Jackson, Mike Young, Robin Yount. Pack 11, Angelo. Oh, very interesting, Greg. Oh, sabermetrics ruining the game stance. I think there's definitely an element to that to some degree, but man, I feel like baseball's been a lot of fun to watch this year. But I also like stolen bases. So I got the Philly sticker there. George Bell, Jeff Robinson. Oh, we got the Nolan Ryan again. Oh, I'll have to read that later, Greg. That'll be fun. Knives. Also, as we move toward 11 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone, my enunciation is going to struggle. I may slip more and more into my Alabama accent as I get tired. You never know. This is 12, by the way. Tony Kuda, Matt Williams, Davis. We got Sandy Alomar Jr. that sticker for the Mets this time. Quintana, you are not the rookie we are looking for. Right. A third of the way through. That's really funny, Aaron. Okay. Third of the way through. I need another sip of water. Okay, I'm back. My phone's blowing up. I don't know why. Vibrating like crazy. Pack 13, Aaron Duff. All right. Like, seriously, collation, nuts. Third Nolan Ryan, right there. I did look at my phone. It's not my wife. That's what matters. Ron Jones rookie. You're not the rookie we are looking for. I hit my camera. Okay. Or did I? Two stickers. Jake Buhner. $14, Greg Cutrese. Ramon Martinez, you are not the rookie we are looking for. I did hit my camera that time. I saw it. Saw it move. Angels on that sticker. Like, for real, is somebody just messing with me? My phone is going berserk. Figure out what's happening. I really don't know. Oh, I see. Did something with my settings where all our chat messages are now vibrating my phone, and they all came through like at once. Who knows? 15, Corey Weddle. Ricky Henderson. Chris Sabo. Kirk Gibson. World Series greatest moments. It's a good card. Schofield. Here's our sticker. White Sox. Eddie Murray. $16. Yeren. Jeff Montgomery, Kelly Downs, George Brett, Pete Smith. I know, no Randy yet either. And the one Sheffield was a little rough. I mean, we are seeing some, yeah, we've seen triples of some guys. All right. 17. Aaron Duff. Barry Larkin. Kirby. Reardon. Ramirez. Sasser. Weiss. Guzman. Joyner. All right, 18 coming up. Halfway point. Angelo. Schofield. Sticker. Pirates. Chris Carpenter. You're not the rookie we are looking for. That is the first time we've seen him, so that's good in a sense. So we're still, at least we're not stuck. All right, halfway through. Move these out of the way into this box over here. All right, 19. All right, laptop battery, 58 minutes. Oh yeah, we got this. 19, Shane Stevens. Cat losing its mind outside my window. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Lee Smith. Al Leiter. Roden. Eddie Murray. $20, Pete Paparizos. Tartable. Had a lot of Mariners stickers, for whatever that's worth. Ian. Randy Myers. Like, for real, there's like a cat fight going on. outside my window. I don't have cats either, which also makes it interesting because I do have chickens. But the chickens are safely in the coop. So we got Greg Maddux. Anderson. Two stickers. Biggio. Simmons. All right. '22. Greg Ritzer. Well, come on. Get that corner off. Not much doing in that pack. 23, Derek Peaster. Molitor. Burke. Rasco. Fred. The Crime Dog. McGriff. Darryl Strawberry. 24. Aaron Duff. Wally Joyner. Barry Larkin. 25. Shane Stevens. Fernando Valenzuela. Valenzuela. Mercy. Like I said, after 11 o'clock Central Time, all bets are off. Sabo, Jose Bautista, the pitcher. All right, 26, Charles Valentine. Jose Uribe. All right, 27 gets us 3/4 of the way through. This one's Brandon Day. Rafael Palmeiro. Suter. Reardon. All right, 27 down. Battery saver. That's not good. Okay. Let me grab my charger real quick. All right, so the question is can we find a Griffey in the last of this box? That is the question. All right. Plugged in. Good to go. Battery was going faster than it estimated it was, that's for sure. All right. This is 28. 28 is Steven Bauman. SB Burks. Neil Allen. Chuck Finley. George Bell. Yankee sticker. $29. Doug Pigsley. Oh, yeah, you never know with this kind of collation. We had 3 Nolan Ryans in like 5 packs, so who knows? We could still hit 3 Griffies. Ramirez, Holman, Reed, Goudry. I do always like that card too. Another good Nolan artwork there. Rookie, just not the rookie we are looking for. Okay, 30. Greg Ritzer. Paul O'Neill. Washington. Feeling it coming. I like it. I like the positivity in the chat right now. It's good that we're seeing some names that I don't think we've seen yet in the box. So that is always encouraging. Yeah, there's a Jose Canseco. It's a first for the box. Chris Gwynn. It's not quite there, at least. '31. Marty Wozbinski. Fred again, but Ozzie Smith, that's a first one. Dodgers. Okay, let's see here. 32. 32 is going to be Aaron Duff. Two stickers. Checklist. There's Eck. Ward. Gerald Young. It's a good picture. All right. Got any magic here in these last few packs? Don't hold back. 33, Chris Gongi. Checklist. 100 to 150. Trammell. I think that's the first Trammell. Three to go. 34, Shane Stevens. Burl Hershiser. Pena Buckner. 34 is down. 35 coming up. Greg Cutrice. Got Barry Bonds. Phil Belliard. Dwight Gooden. Otis Nixon. Don Mattingly. All right, do we have the last pack? Magic, that's the question. Let's finish strong. Aaron Duff. What a bummer of a box. No big rookies whatsoever. All right. Yeah, goose egg. All right. Let's random off those spots. How many do we have? It's after 11. I'm going to double check myself. 2 bonus spots in the Vintage Mega Mixer. So what we'll do is we'll randomize our list one more time. Whoever comes out in spot 1 and spot 2 will get those bonus spots in the Vintage Mega Mixer. Those are $250 value each. Here's one. Right. Got Mike Heffelfinger and Greg Ritzer. Snagging those free spots, bonus spots in the Vintage Mega Mixer. Do go ahead and hit subscribe here on YouTube. Look for several other breaks coming out in the next week to move some spots out on that Vintage Mega Mixer. So, long night of breaks. Next week will probably be another long one, as I'll probably do something similar, roll out a good number of smaller breaks just to get things changed up a little. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for buying in. Get these sorted and shipped out over the next week. And again, final plug, go snag spots in this one. It's not going to be every day that I have a break with a 52 mantle in it. So go for it, give it a shot. 74 spots left. Let's get those moved out. But again, that's all I got for tonight. Look for, I think I'd had a TBD on Friday's break, but as far as the big one goes, I think we're going to go with a 58 tops. So keep an eye out for that on Friday, but look for some smaller breaks between now and then. That'll break next Sunday night as well. That's all I got. This is Burl.